Alright, we're playing blue-white spirits with a death and taxes slant. So it's like spirits and taxes, dead and taxes. The slant that I'm talking about is a Leonin Arbiter strategy with a Leonin Arbiter compliant mana base. Got no fetches, but our colors should be alright. We're going to be taking probably on average like 1 more damage per game from our mana base than we were with our previous configuration, mostly because of the Adarkar Wastes. But we have great colors. We have 15, 14 untapped sources of each color on turn 1, with the 11 duels of 4 Adarkar Wastes, 4 Seachrome Coast, 3 Hallowed Fountain. Oh yes, we won't count Mystic Gate. So we have 11 duels plus 3 single color lands of each for 14 turn 1 mana of each color, and then Mystic Gate providing colored mana on turns 2 and later, in order to accommodate 3 Ghost Quarters in the main. We've got no creature lands, which is something I'm very aware of, and will probably hurt a little bit. Also, to make room for Arbiter in the main deck, we've had to move the Smuggler's Copter to the sideboard. So the combination of no creature lands and no Copter means that we're going to be a little bit softer to sweepers than the previous version of the Cops and Robbers Spirits deck. We've got 4 full playset of Selfless Spirit in here, but Terminus is going to be a card that can give us trouble. Hopefully, the trade-off is worth the fact that we've got 4 Arbiters, 3 Ghost Quarters with 3 paths. The other cards that we've cut to make room for Arbiter are Phantasmal Image, 3rd Deputy of Detention, and 1 Rattlechains. Since we're playing actually quite a few non-spirits in this list, with 4 Arbiter, 3 Thalia, 2 Deputy, we've got 9 non-spirits. So Selfless Spirit is probably going to be, and Kira are going to be a little bit more relevant protection in this particular list than Rattlechains is. And plus, we just need to make room for 2 drops. We have 18 2s. They're all creatures, which will play well with our vials. But had to make 1 cut to get the 4th Arbiter in, because I want to play with all 4 to give this a shot. And Rattlechains was the cut there. Take it through a friendly league, see how it goes. We have a 3rd Deputy in the sideboard. Other cards I'm considering for the sideboard, if this initial run feels good, are Ashiok, the new Ashiok, and or the new Dovin. I think those both could be pretty good. I only have 2 Damping Sphere in the sideboard now instead of 3, because Ghost Quarter and Arbiter are both good against our primary Damping Sphere matchups, which are the big mana decks Amulet and Tron. I'm going to play against Magicka Fiend 1. This hand's alright. If we get an Arbiter, it'll be insane. If we draw an Arbiter, we probably can't lose with this hand. Alianza, that was a struggle there. What's up? Arbiter. Yes, look at that. Wow. Wow. Guess we'll play out the Arbiter this turn. We could play Selfless Spirit this turn. Or we could just play a second Aether Vial. I think I like playing Selfless Spirit, actually. And then we can just destroy them next turn with 2 Ghost Quarters. That way, just in case they have Path or something. We protect our Arbiter. Devoted Druid. We have another Queller. So we'll be great with the Quellers once we get to 3 mana. I think I'm just going to play out the second Vial, get the Arbiter in play, and then double Stone Rain them. Double Strip Mine. They could still just make infinite mana here and kill us, but they would need to have a white source and the Vizier in hand. Yeah, Alianza, just do the deck command in the chat. !deck. Just doing a slight Death and Taxes slant on spirits. Oh, geez. Militia Bugler. Okay. Found another Devoted Druid. Probably just let anything resolve that isn't a Vizier of Remedies. Another Bugler they can have. They whiffed? Okay. It is great that they're taking damage from this Horizon Canopy. That's going to change the clock. 1 more damage from that, and then it cuts a turn. Third Vial, huh? That's annoying. Another Devoted Druid. I think we probably let them have that. We can take this. Next turn, we'll probably flash in a Queller to attack. We'll go to 3 on both of these. Path is phenomenal. Let's just path one of these things now, while they can't pay. Alright, well, Leonin Arbiter, absolutely insane first time around. Coco. I feel like they might have a path, which is why they tapped the way that they did. Which would be bad for us if we didn't have the second Queller. Maybe they don't have path. I think they would have attacked if they did. I guess they're just trying to save life. Alright. Well, that was sick. It's a bummer that we don't have Grafdigger's Cage. I was thinking about including a Grafdigger's Cage because between Neoform and Finale of Devastation, or whatever it's called, Finale of Revelation, whatever the green one is, the 1 mana more Green Sun Zenith. There are more decks trying to cheat creatures in from the library than there are in the past. So I was thinking about playing 1 Rest in Peace, 1 Grafdigger's Cage instead of 2 Grafdigger's Cages, but whatever. We are where we are. Against these decks, we want to just bring in removal spells. We can cut Thalia. So we'll bring in these 3 removal spells, cut the 3 Thalias. That's probably it. We'll wait and see what their graveyard stuff looks like. If they're playing like Kitchen Finks and Eternal Witness and Renegade Rallier, then we'll probably bring in Rest in Peace. But for now, I think it's just removal. Cut the thing that taxes the spells they don't play and bring in removal. Oh, thanks for saying that, Ollie. Appreciate it. I mean, it was cool in game 1 right there. We kept a perfect Arbiter hand without an Arbiter in it, and then drew Arbiter on turn 1, so... Or I guess on turn 2 on the play. Worked out quite nicely. See how it goes this time around. I think I still would rather have plan A be Spirits. And if we get good lines with Arbiter, we'll take them. That's why I'm not playing Mind Sensors. Not that even... I mean, Death and Taxes doesn't even really play Mind Sensors anymore. Oh, my poor back. Overdid it on the rowing machine the other day. Those hands hot, too. Only have 1 automatic relevant piece of disruption in Path to Exile, but Wanderer can definitely steal some games by countering an Eldritch Evolution or something. Now 2 pieces of relevant interaction, that's great. Night of Autumn. Alright, whatever. Simian's Spirit Guide. It's nuts. Just nuts. Can't believe they would do that to us. Alright, so we'll just play Wanderer. Man, are they trying to play Resource Denial? Or are we trying to play Resource Denial? Sure. Wait, are they really? I think we just trade. They have 3 cards in hand? Yeah, whatever. Absolutely. And then we'll path this, and then pass with Queller up, and we'll be in good shape. Quell your combo piece. Yep. Sweet. Probably just try to chip in forever here. So we don't die to Coco. Wow, that was a premature concession. Holy crap, do they just have nothing but lands in hand? Ah, they showed us. Okay, so this is like the turbo version. Where I figured when they were playing Simian Spirit Guide that they were playing the version that plays Chalice. And it looks like it because they also have Gemstone Caverns. So they're trying to get quick combo wins or lock pieces down. Alright, 1-0 against Vizier Druid. Oh man, broken back. 3 vertebrae? How'd you do that, if you don't mind my asking? My back is just sore from exercise, that's all. It's not like back pain, it's just the muscles in my back are fatigued from exercise. Jeez. 3 broken lumbar vertebrae. I broke my back mildly in high school. Some thoracic vertebrae fractures. And I had like muscle spasms in my back for years after that. You're right, backs are so fragile. It's like one of the problems with standing upright. Like, damn, we were like, averagely designed, certainly not very intelligent. Our knees and our backs are not the most intelligent designs, that's for sure. But that's what we get for having free hands. We're going to be on the play against Crowman 93. This is a slow hand, but on the play we'll keep it. And hope the path is relevant. This hand is pretty bad if path isn't relevant. Well, it does not bode well for path. Now we want a Thalia or an Arbiter. Or a Wanderer, I guess. Debbie's not really what the doctor ordered. Oh my god, you landed on a sharp rock and fractured 3 lumbar vertebrae? Damn, that sucks. I am sorry to hear that. Well, I hope that plugging your business here gets you some business at least. Call of Duty is a hilarious name for a pooper scooper company. Ugh, okay, so we've just whiffed 3 times on our draw step. For this matchup, we're going to bring in Geist, Disdainful Stroke. Oh, shit. Red mana. So is this Phoenix? If that's the case, then our hand is actually looking really good. Never mind. Could be Storm, too. This hand's medium against Storm. It's going to take the Vial straight to 3. I don't mind that draw. It's just a threat to deploy. Vendilion Click. So you can quell that. Blue-red Wizards, maybe? Yeah, I think I like quelling the click. Then we have 1 red mana, which means Drogskol Captain Vialed in should be sufficient for protecting Queller. Hopefully. Another 2 red mana. Whoa. Whoa. Alright. Don't know what this deck is. Blue-red Kiki? I guess it's probably blue-red Kiki combo. If they play Anger the Gods, then we will get wrecked by it. Otherwise, we're probably okay. Don't know what we're playing against. Probably plays Blood Moon. So I'm just going to show them more basics. Even though I normally want to keep those lands in hand, I actually want to try to dissuade them from playing Blood Moon after sideboard by showing them more basic lands. I think the more that they see between Aether Vial and basics, I think we can keep them from playing Blood Moon against us, and we're actually kind of soft to it. I think it is like a blue-red Kiki Chiki deck. It's wild. Anger, no. No, it is Anger. Fuck. Ugh, main deck Anger gets us so good. So we get for casting the Queller. I wanted to cast the Queller to hold the Vial up for Drogskol Captain, but if we had Vialed in the Queller, we could have cast Rattlechains. And then we wouldn't be getting got quite so bad here. Alright. Still don't know what deck they're playing. So let's get Rattlechains in play now. Or at least try to. I might counter it. Damn, they just have all of the main deck action against us. Spell Snare. Jesus. We might as well Violin Deputy. Since they would just take the Deputy with Click and leave us with a Path, and then if we Path the Click, then we both have nothing except they have 3 cards in hand. Or they let us have the Path. Interesting. Didn't expect that. They scried 1 to the top of Serum Visions. Alright, Debbie, take us home. Show us the way. Okay. What is happening right now? Where did that mana go? What are they spending that mana on? Harvest Pyre. What? No. Unbelievable. So we'll quell that, I guess. That is ridiculous. So it's like a blue-red Thing in the Ice control version. I would actually rather than flip Thing in the Ice if we can help it. And then I'll path it once it flips, because I would like to have the Harvest Pyre go to waste. So I think I'll let them flip Thing if they try to. This is a little weird. Bouncing either of these creatures doesn't really do what they would want. So they're probably just going to brainstorm. Well, we're definitely bringing in... It's so weird. It's so weird. So they recast their Harvest Pyre. They have to exile more cards from their graveyard. And then we just vial the Queller back in to counter again. I don't... Or they might just screw up and not exile anything from the graveyard, because the Harvest Pyre is an additional cost. Okay, so they are doing that. So we're just going to do this again. Same as before. Now their Jace just dies. I don't know. That was a super weird play. I don't know what they were doing. They know we have the path, too, so... That's pretty good. I like destroying the loot house. So we'll kill the Jace. Or at least try to. I think we'll wait, but probably we're going to Ghost Quarter the Desolate Lighthouse soon. Snap Anger. Well, that's very good. Oh, Snap Anger is very good. So I think what we're going to do... Oh, they just get the click. There's nothing we can do about that. I was going to say we could path our own Debbie so they get the click back. And then it dies to the Anger. But then they have the Thing in the Ice with one counter, and we have nothing. Oh, that's tough. Alright. I think we let it all happen, and then we path the Thing in the Ice. At least they can't bounce their Snapcaster with this. Well, let's see if they want to cast their Harvest Pyre. They didn't. That's dumb. They should have. Just X equals 0, right? That's really weird that they wouldn't cast that. Do they not want to flip their thing in the air? That was bizarre. Can it not counter their creatures or something? No, target creature. That's weird. Alright, so let's Ghost Quarter their Lighthouse now. Since they have no cards in hand, they can't use this mana anyway. Alright, come on, draw something. Something we can cast and use. Alright, we can cast and use that. Oh, if it were Kira, it would be so much better. So much better as a Kira. No removal spell. Alright, well, the one thing we did accomplish earlier in this game was we ran them out of resources. Their average draw, I think, is better than ours. Because all their spells kill our creatures. What do we want to draw here? Do we attack? I think we attack. Because neither of us really has anything, but we have more threats in our deck, so... Alright. Like, they're really far away from flipping a thing in the ice if they draw one, so it's not really a threat. They can't play another click, so it's not really a threat. They actually don't have any burn in their graveyard except for Electrolyze, so they don't really have like Snapcaster isn't a great draw. Is what I'm trying to say. So their creatures are sort of bad in this spot. I'm surprised that they're okay with trading damage. Ooh, Cryptic. Cryptic's good. Bounce Wanderer, draw a card. Oh, weird. Bounce Vial, draw a card? I don't... What? What? We don't even need that. That's so weird. They must have another Cryptic command or something. Yeah, I mean the lack of card advantage is for real. I mean that's why card advantage spells are so often in the flex slots for this deck, or card selection spells like Smuggler's Copter. I like that draw. That's nice. But usually it's just a matter of turning each card into multiple cards. Like saving multiple creatures with a Selfless Spirit, or blanking removal with the Rattlechains, like this. If they don't have... They probably have Cryptic Command. They bounce the Vial, so I think they have Cryptic Command, but if they don't... Remand? Okay. That's a temporary solution. Wow. Oh my goodness. So, like, we just drew a card there. You know? Or, they discarded a card. Whatever. However you want to put it. That was a 2-for-1. So, that put us up a card. Oh. Yes! The honorable self-kill. Wow, that was a great game. That was super close. Alright, so we want Geist, we want Smuggler's Copter, we want Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, we want removal spells. Probably don't want another Deputy. We could bring in Disdainful Strokes for Jace and Cryptic. I'm not so sure about those. Also might not need the Declaration in Stone, just another path. Because their deck is going to draw the game long, and I don't love giving them extra cards. This deck, they're going to hit their land drops anyway, so giving them a land is not a big deal, but giving them an extra card with a removal spell seems like a real cost. They played a ton of fetch lands. We saw several Scalding Tarn and Flooded Strand, and we're also bringing in another path, so we're going to keep the Arbiters in. I think Drogskol is going to be at its weakest in this matchup. Kira's better. I did cut a second Kira from the sideboard to accommodate this reconfiguration, and I'll miss her in this match to be sure. But I just don't think that Drogskol's getting the job done the way that we want it to. I might even just cut all 3 of these Drogskols. And do we want to cut a 4th card? Are all these good enough to be worth bringing in? Smuggler's Copter, maybe not. They'll just kill it. Geist dies to their anger, but that's it. Let's leave the Smuggler's Copter out and just cut the Drogskol Captains. This hand's almost amazing. Do we keep it? Any colored mana source in this hand turns awesome. I'm going to keep it, whatever. Might regret this, but maybe we'll just draw Plane or Island on turn 1 and it'll be easy. Island. Uh-oh. Island. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Alright, we will Ghost Quarter ourselves for an island. We asked for this. Hey. Yes, this was a special request, and we got our wish. Plains. Another island's okay. They can't cast Anger the Gods. That is relevant. They only have 1 red. Now they have 2 red. And they'll cast Anger the Gods. At least we can save our Supreme Phantom. They can also snap Anger the Gods, so even if we like hit a Plains and cast Geist, it's not necessarily great. Oh, we asked for this. They probably have Cryptic Command. Okay. Exciting magic here. Oh, Ollie, the first time I cast Rattlechains, it was remanded, which means it never entered the battlefield, and Wanderer only triggers when a spirit comes into play. It does not trigger when you cast a spirit. Alright, we got 3 Thalias. We'll discard one of those.
I said at the beginning of this league that we were softer to Blood Moon, and here we are. Scry to the top. Uh-oh. Got all of our nice white spells. They're going to keep giving us time, then. Oh, snap opt. We're not going to win this game. There's no reason to make anybody sit through this. There's no way we're going to win this game. So let's take it from the top. Fine with the way we sideboarded. I'm going to actually keep a reasonable hand this game. Like not this one. Oh my god. Alright, I lied. We're going to keep this hand. It's not reasonable, but we're going to keep it. Because we're going to draw planes on turn 2. And this hand's going to be awesome. We're going to draw planes on turn 2. That works. Works for me. Okay. Now we draw planes and slam Geist. That's not ideal. Played out this Selfless because I wanted to get a white spell out of our hand because of exactly this. Oh, well, there you go. Seems like a good time for Geist of St. Traft. Although Geist of St. Traft does just die to Vendilion Click. I still think it's probably time for our boy Geist of St. Traft. If they pass with blue 1 up, just got to be wary. Oh my goodness, that's a great draw. Snap Bolt on Selfless Spirit. Probably. They could go for the Supreme Phantom. If they bolt Supreme Phantom, that signals to me that they have anger. Or a land plus anger if they bolt Selfless. Land plus anger, we die. We're just dead. Alright, that's fine. It's clever. Geist is still going to get the job done someday. That was a good play by them, though. Blue-red, thing in the ice, moon. Icy moon. Serum Visions, scry 2 to the bottom. It's a good sign. So right now we can attack for 7 flying. Oh, more than 7 flying. Oh, that's such a big draw. Oh my goodness. Oh. 10 flying. Alright, they could chain 3 spells together here and flip their thing in the ice. Sort of all they've got. Alright, it's going to be tough. Jace the Mind Sculptor. I don't think that does anything. If they bounce Selfless, we just sack it. I don't think that does anything. I think we got him. Desperation Brainstorm. They already played a land this turn. I don't think they play Manamorphose, so they probably can't cast 3 spells. Counter this? I'm going to counter it. I don't think they could... They only have red mana, so they can't get 2 spells out of 1 red mana with 1 card in hand. So I think that seals it. Yep. That's game. Valiant effort by them, and we got kind of lucky with our draws, but we had a bad mulligan, so that's just karma for making up for our bad mulligan. Whew, okay. 2-0. Didn't really get to do any taxing at all in that match. No Arbiter, no Thalia. I guess our Thalia technically taxed our opponent for 1 mana because they did bolt her. And we'll go into match number 3. On the draw this time. Hand looks good. Looks good. Can't cast Kira on curve, but besides that, this hand looks really smooth. Not a huge deal if we get Thoughtseize. Oh, is this Dredge? Okay. I'm gonna play out Wanderer on turn 1 since it's Dredge. And we drew the blue mana for Kira on turn 3, so I want to be able to counter a Cathartic Reunion or a Faithless Sitting on 1 land. They hit Bloodghast and Golgari Thug. Bloodghast would have Foothills. Dredge, Prize Amalgam, Prize Amalgam. Alright, this is going to be a quick one. They put 10 power on the battlefield. On turn 2, as you do. Cast the Thug. Why not? Okay. Supreme Phantom's not a bad draw. All they have in their graveyard is 1 more Thug, so they could actually run out of gas for dredging. I think we play Thalia here over... Or we play Supreme Phantom over Thalia because both of them block and kill a Bloodghast. But by playing Supreme Phantom, then the following turn we play Kira, she can also... I guess they can both block. Okay, I know we should play Thalia. just in case they have like no third land and they have a Life from the Loam. Because countering Life from the Loam isn't that good even. It's preventing them from casting it that's relevant. They milled nothing. They dredged a Life from the Loam with Golgari Thug. Okay. Can only hope they don't play land here. Taking 9. No land. Damn it. Okay, that land probably kills us. Stinkweed in. Jeez, they're just casting these dredgers, huh? All right. This will be tricky. I think we're probably dead. Oh, we're super dead. Whatever. We won't concede, but that creeping chill is nail in the coffin for sure. They milled a 4th Bloodghast? Oh no, that's the one that I blocked. So what are our best blocks? Assuming we can live through anything, what are our best blocks? Block here, block here, block here, block here, right? That's if we had our way, and then that's exactly 7 that comes through. So we have to turn something into a chump. So I think that's this Wanderer. No, this Wanderer blocks here. And then we take 6. So you can just conflagrate us for 1 out of their hand if they have it, which is kind of funny. Kind of funny that this isn't a May ability. Conflagrate for 1. Nope. No respect. Are we gonna just kill ourselves? Alright. I like the opportunity to kill yourself. Okay. Rest in Peace. Declaration in Stone. Path to Exile. Auriok Champion. Deputy of Detention. Smuggler's Copter. Look at all that shit. Don't need Thalia. She's nice, but yeah, doesn't really do that much. Rattlechains doesn't do very much. Drogskol Captain doesn't do very much. I think we can cut some number of Arbiters as well. Well, on the play, actually, we might be able to screw them up with Arbiters. So let's keep those in. Let's cut the Rattlechains entirely and see what the Arbiters are capable of on the play. On the draw, we might switch it up if we even get to game 3. But I'm sort of curious. We'll keep this. Turn 1 Wanderer and the ability to defend a Rest in Peace from anything but Nature's Claim, or an Abrupt Decay. That's pretty good. Depending on what they do on turn 2, we might play out the Supreme Phantom second, so that we have a bigger Wanderer to defend our subsequent Rest in Peace. Dark Blast. Alright, well, we're just going to play Rest in Peace then. Actually, maybe not. Dark Blast is only a Dredge 3. Okay, you know what? Never mind. We're going to play Copter here. We're not going to play Rest in Peace until they've committed to their graveyard. And if we get punished by a Thoughtseize, then we suck. They dredged good dredgers. So now I think we want to play Rest in Peace. Ghost Quarter. Interesting. Ooh, they get a lot of stuff. Not really. They get one prized among them. Overall, I think I'm okay with this. They have another Faithless Looting. That could be scary. Oh no, they just have the Dark Blast. All right, we'll take our medicine. Dark Blast can shrink our Copter to 2/2, which means it wouldn't trade with the Amalgam. So we need to be aware of that. That we need to double block the Amalgam if they have black mana up. Probably just have Claim, right? Abrupt Decay. All right, that's okay. We ate so much stuff out of their graveyard. That's why it's better to wait on the Rest in Peace, because then even if they destroy it, you still get value. They have Dark Blast. So we'll just play Seachrome Coast and pass. Try to quell something. We can take 4, no problem. In the following turn, Supreme Phantom and Selfless Spirit will give us a solid board. So let's just play this. Play Supreme Phantom first, because otherwise the Selfless Spirit could get Dark Blasted. I think we got to start dealing damage. We also don't have to worry too much about taking damage quite yet. So we'll get him for 3 with Spell Queller, and then we can double block the Amalgam with Smuggler's Copter and Supreme Phantom. Upkeep, Dark Blast, the Selfless Spirit. It's fine. We hit nothing at all. 3 lands. Dark Blast, Selfless Spirit, crew the Copter. And then sack the Selfless Spirit. Life from the Loam's okay here. Let's just try to end this game, huh? Play Kira, crew Copter, attack for 7 flying. Hopefully we don't die to like quadruple Creeping Chill next turn. Probably could have afforded to hold this back, but whatever. They got a big turn. 1 Creeping Chill. A Bloodghast. Okay. That's 6. Uh-oh. It's actually pretty close. Might have punted a little bit by attacking with Supreme Phantom there. I don't think that 1 point of damage was worth no blockers. Especially since this is protected by Kira. Yeah, I think we shouldn't have attacked with Supreme Phantom. They could just cast a Creeping Chill from hand, and then we die. I think that's what's going to happen. Oh, no. So we're still alive, huh? We can put him to 3. They have a Dredge 4 in the graveyard. And we just stone die to another Creeping Chill. They've only exiled 1 of them. So the chances of them hitting another Creeping Chill are pretty high. Attacking would be reckless because we'd put the Stinkweed Imp in their graveyard, which just gives them a bigger Dredge, and we lose a creature. So let's just play Selfless and pass. Yeah, I think we just have to play Selfless and pass and just hope for 1 turn. As far as we know, they don't have another Stinkweed Imp in hand, so this board does present lethal. Dark Blasting doesn't do anything. Alright, there's a Narcomoeba, so... it's another flying blocker. Alright, that seems a little reckless to me. Because we get a free loot now. We could like draw on a path. Another creature's fine. Yeah, they just don't... they didn't read Kira. Okay, they have 3... 3 flying blockers. We can attack for 4 flying total. They have a Dredge 3 in the graveyard.
If we attack with just the 4/3 power creatures, they have to block 2 of them. But putting the Stinkweed Imp in the graveyard might kill us. But every time we give them another Dredge, they're more likely to hit a Creeping Chill, and then we're dead. They could also hit a Faithless Looting and Dredge a lot. Attacking with Copter gives us another loot. So I think we just attack with the 4/3 power creatures, force 2 blocks. Oh wait, they have to block with all 3, huh? Does that change things? We attack with 4 of them. They block everything. Because that doesn't really matter. Narcomoeba plus Bloodghast is lethal, so we need several creatures. We can't put them to 1. Man, I guess we just hold back one more turn. I don't think that attacking with all is the play. Because then we're literally just desperation looting. Because they can just fetch and get back Bloodghast and Amalgam, and we're dead on board. Right? So, like, by attacking, we're literally saying, I hope that the top card of our library wins us the game. Because they have a fetch land in play, and they have Amalgam and Bloodghast. Now we're dead to a looted Creeping Chill, and we're dead to that Conflagrate. So they found the Conflagrate. But I don't think that it was the attack. Because then we die to absolutely anything. Unless we draw exactly Rest in Peace. Alright, what was the top card? Spell Queller. So, wouldn't have mattered. I don't think that the decision to attack with Supreme Phantom on the earlier turn ended up making much of a difference. Because they would have been at 7 there instead of 6, and that changes things too, so I don't think it really mattered. Queller can't counter Conflagrate, so it wouldn't have mattered. Conflagrate for 3 is a 7-mana spell. Queller basically never counters Conflagrate. The only time you can quell a Conflagrate is like when they're casting it X = 0 out of their hand just to put it in the graveyard. Otherwise, the converted mana cost is way too high. Remember that flashback costs have nothing to do with converted mana cost. The converted mana cost of Conflagrate is red XX. So if X is 3, then the converted mana cost is 7. Alright, opponent is on the play. Can we keep this hand? I don't like Dredge like as an archetype, but I like playing against it. Okay, Jund. We got to play the Queller or the Wanderer now, because otherwise they thought sees us take the Queller or the Wanderer, and then we have basically nothing. Drawing a second Vial against Jund sucks. Drawing another land sucks too. Not psyched on getting hit with Liliana, but I think we're just going to give them their third land, path this, play Vial, attack, go. In the later turns, I actually love leaving Bob alive. Once we've gotten their light total like below 8, I'm totally fine. All right, so I think Kira is going to be great, unless they have a second Liliana. I suppose Jund could be playing Liliana's Defeat now. I don't know if they've incorporated Liliana's Defeat. That would be good against us right here. Let's see, there are no lands in the graveyard. So, like, if we discard a land and they discard... If we discard Vial and they discard a land, their Tarmogoyfs are gigantic. So I might discard the land. And discard land. They discarded a Tarmogoyf. That tells me they probably have another one. Oh, no. Bloodbraid? Another Lily? What could it be? Kalitas. Could be worse. Not exactly a favorable race, but could be worse. Stoked to kill Liliana. I'll just play some creatures. We are dead pretty fast from Ravine plus Kalitas, so we do need to find a removal spell. Maybe a Lord could get us there. Probably not. Taking 8 next turn. The Thalia and the Kira came up a little late. This hand ended up being really bad against Jund. I mean, we had our opening hand was 2 creatures, Vial, 3 lands, and we drew a Vial. That's really not where we want to be against Jund. Interesting. So I'll just attack with these. I'll double block Kalitas. Kind of desperate, but what can you do? I will just take 3, I guess. Bolt me. Do it. Come on, Debbie. There have been worse draws. Wait, what? We're at 3 life? What? We were at 3 life and they vaulted Kira? Oh my god. That is hilarious. What the fuck? Oh, that's really funny. Oh man. This jackass is a 5/5. We can block that with Kira plus Drogskol. Cletus is a 3/4. We block that with Spell Queller plus Thalia. Keep Wanderer alive. Or we block it with Spell Queller plus Wanderer. Keep Thalia alive. They can just Assassin's Trophy Thalia. So if we keep Thalia alive, this means she attacks. That was hilarious. Sure. Now you can't attack with your Raging Ravine. What? If we draw a Lord, we kill them. I cannot believe they didn't attack there. They just left themselves dead, right? It would have been 4, 8, 12, 15. Utterly clueless. Just absolutely clueless. Wow. Ugh. It sucks to lose to this opponent because they are making all kinds of stupid mistakes. They didn't animate the ravine? Oh my god. Okay. Put these here. Put these here. Put this here. I wonder if there's any psychology to like which way you place your blockers. You know, like are they more or less prone to ordering blockers in the order that you prefer based on how you put them initially? Like are players less likely to rearrange? It's a good question. Deputy. Alright. That's fine. We just did not have a good hand against Jund. Get out of here, Aether Vials. Don't want you in this deck against Jund. What we do want is Smuggler's Copter. We want removal spells. We want Rest in Peace. We want a Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. That's what we want against Jund. Drogskol Captain can come out. And Deputy. Thanks, Ollie. Thanks for watching. Just cut some Drogskulls. This is how I'll run it. Sounds reasonable. A slightly slower hand that just has more stuff in it is better than a faster hand that relies on only a small number of cards. Oh, that's a good draw. Take it off with Thalia. If they like play Bob, we can just Debbie it. Whatever. I've not seen any Arbiters in a while. Would like some Arbiters. Alright, 3 removal spells. Take 1. Goof. Come on, Arbiter. Huh. I think I'm just going to get rid of this. I'm just going to eat this wood. Just make them spend removal. It's weird. Tapping Adarkar Wastes for mana as part of paying for a spell has been like holding priority when it deals damage to me, even though it's not like it's not a triggered ability like City of Brass. It still, for some reason, ends up holding priority. We have 1 creature in the graveyard. Okay. Let's keep these up. They're relevant. Come on, rest in peace. Bloodbraid Elf into Assassin's Trophy. Alright, well, we'll save it with Selfless, and then we'll still get the land. Now we get a free block on this Bloodbraid Elf. Something that isn't a land. Alright, that's pretty good, actually. So I'll probably fetch Shock here to 8. The attacking to 6. We have Ghost Quarter for Ravine. Oh. They did not get green mana. Weird move there. Drawing a Spirit would be very good. Oh, another Bloodbraid. Oh, nope. We have a free chump block with the Debbie next turn because the Rest in Peace shrinks the Goyf to a 0/1. That's a good draw. So, as it stands, a Lord next turn would be lethal. We can block the Raging Ravine with Deputy. Take 5. Never found an Arbiter. Kalidas is not actually that scary. The lifelink is annoying, but it can't make zombies. Alright, come on, draw a Lord. One time, deck. How much does that help? That might actually get us there. We play Selfless. We attack for 4, put into 2. Then they attack us. We block Kalidas with Selfless. We block Raging Ravine with Deputy. We sack Selfless. They gain no life. They deal 5, put us to 2, and then we have 2 Wanderers. That's our line. It folds to a removal spell. But if they don't have a removal spell, then this gets them. Looks like they're animating Ravine. Okay. So, I think we got him. Block, block, sack Selfless. Take 5. GG. Yep, cool. All right. Yeah, I think we're fine as is. Come on, early Arbiter and Ghost Quarter. Let me do what I want to do. Let's keep. They sure kept a slow one. What do we play here? Selfless or Thalia? Probably Thalia, because then, assuming they kill her, the following turn we can play Rest in Peace plus Path or Removal Spell, or Spirit plus Path. They can't play Liliana. I think they probably have Fatal Push. Sure seemed like it. Tarmogoyf. Alright, so we'll just attack. Okay, and then we'll play Rest in Peace. So Lily. Bloodbraid. Okay, so if they cascade into a non-creature, they can't cast it. Oops. Probably double Supreme Phantom here. Maybe Selfless is better. Yeah, I think Selfless is probably better. They didn't block with the Goyf. Insane. Absolutely insane. This opponent is playing questionably, I guess. Maybe they're new to the deck. I feel like I've seen Des Duel before, though. Another Bloodbraid Elf. Cascade into Thoughtseize. They're casting Thoughtseize. They took the non-removal spell. No blocks. Easy. Whew. Another Bloodbraid Elf. This one's a Lightning Bolt. At Thalia, we'll save Thalia. No attacks. Adarkar Wastes. Let's path one of these. I wonder if they play a mountain. Let's find out. Nope. Alright, we're stone raining them. This path is just a hard 1 mana exile. 2 mana, I guess. Read them and weep. Alright, your vanilla 2/2. Keep on getting in. Ishkana Graph Widow. Okay. 3/5 with reach. Well, that's annoying. How do we beat that? Jesus. Wow. Holy smokes. And now we play the waiting game. Whew, baby. Oh, okay, that's how we beat Ishkana. We Pather now? Nah. No reason. Doesn't gain them life, so. That's so funny. 7 mana, drain 1. Fatal Push. Hope this works. Why on earth would they attack before doing that? That made absolutely no sense. Made no sense. Now we can path Ishkana and attack. I guess we shouldn't attack with Thalia because it's a treetop village. So let's just attack for 6, put him to 1. Play another Rest in Peace. All right, we're not. I think they could still. If they end up with 2 removal spells, they can kill Queller, recast Fatal Push. But I mean, that would take so much mana. I think we're good. Yep. Well, that was a weird game, and generally a weird match. Kind of ridiculous. Oh man. All right, one more. I haven't drawn a Leonin Arbiter. There's one. Ooh, we're keeping this. Oh, come on. No Thoughtseize. Oh, this is going to be so good. All right, so I think we have to. They chose red. We don't want to get Blood Mooned. So we have to Ghost Quarter this thing. It would feel so stupid to get Blood Mooned. We do have the Vial. Okay, I think the upside is there. I think we're going to let them potentially turn 2 Blood Moon us. All right. Took that risk. Think it's fine. Man, 2 Blood Moon decks. Glorybringer. Okay.
Sorry. No. So now do we go up to 3 in case they have another Glorybringer? Yeah, go to 3. Oh, well, okay. Getting there. It's fine. Don't actually care about that. Get in for 4 more. We'll hold back on the Vial. Let's try to get him with another Exert. Otherwise, if we just Vial into the Drogskol, then they'll just Exert and kill it the following turn. And at that point, Drogskol is just a shitty burn spell. 3 mana, deal 2. It has to be 3 mana, deal 4, because it would get in. Deal 6? It's sounding a little more appealing. If we Violent Drogskol now, we attack for 9 instead of 4. I don't think it's worth. That's fine. Just gotta hope they try to Exert here. Alright. Don't have Bolt. No Bolt. Got him. Got him. Drogskol Captain for the win. Alright. Spent no colored mana that game. Easy game. What do we want against Ponza? Well, 2 Blood Moon decks in a row. Well, not in a row. 2 Blood Moon decks in the same league. That kind of stinks. Deputy and Geist both seem fine. Geist actually probably not. They can block that with a lot of things. Deputy's fine. Path, Copter. They're going to bring in Abrades, but it's fine. Try to Disdainful Stroke some of their big dumb shit. I think that's probably good. Cut Drogskol. Cut Thalias? Nah, I think maybe we just cut the Arbiters, huh? It does not seem like the matchup for them. They don't fetch that much. We'll bring him back in on the play because of the Ghost Quarter lines. But not on the draw. Maybe we'll bring him back in on the play. It's fine. Don't need that. I like having a basic and a vial. Let's lead with the Ghost Quarter in case they Stone Rain. They don't fetch that much. Proceeds to fetch turn 1 and turn 2. Blood Moon. That's okay. I think I'm going to not play out the land. That would be too cheeky, huh? Yeah, I'll just play out Plains Thalia. Alright, that's a good sign. Alright, so we'll cast Self... we can flash it all in, so let's wait. A Braid would suck here. We can fade a Braid for 1 turn. And then quell it, that'd be awesome. But if we get a Braided here, that would really suck. Blood Braid. Not a Braid. Okay. You can have a Blood Braid Elf. Alright. Cool. Now we're in business. Vial on 3. That's what we want. Nice. In a weird pinch, we can even deputy both of the birds to get in for lethal. We could deputy the Blood Moon to unlock our blue mana and then cast Spell Queller. You got cool lines. Chandra? Glory be? Inferno Titan. Huh. What is the best way to deal with this thing? Guess we can't respond to anything on the stack, so let's see where the damage is going. So I guess we'll Violent Deputy now. We get blown out by light. If they have Lightning Bolt, we Oh no, we have Thalia. Okay, cool. So we'll Violent Deputy, we'll exile the Inferno Titan, and then we'll sack the Selfless Spirit. Selfless Spirit. So now they don't have good attacks either. Okay. They just really don't want to block. They don't even want to be tempted. Alright, hopefully they don't cast something that costs more than 4. Uh-oh. Another Inferno Titan. Fuck me up. Okay, sure. Can't do anything about that. I think Disdainful Stroke is definitely good.
Wow, that was stupid. Back-to-back Inferno Titans. Let's bring these Arbiters back in, though. Thalia still seems pretty good. Rattlechains seems fine. There were some Drogskulls. I still like Copter, in theory anyway. Let's go to Thalia and get Copter out of here. And you know, we don't need all 4 Arbiters. Yeah. That's better. Alright, early Arbiter would be good. This hand's fine. Has blue mana. That's great. We have not, I'm pretty sure we haven't spent blue mana this match, right? In fact, we only spent color mana one time. We cast Thalia and Selfless Spirit off of Plains. Other than that, we've not spent any colored mana this match until this game. It's kind of funny. Let's just play this Supreme Phantom. Okay. All right, do we cut them off of red or green? I think green. Haha, who's playing Ponza now? Ha ha ha. Don't play it for us and make me look dumb. Oh, baby. Oh, we got him good. And that's that. That is that. All right, this was pretty sick. I'm not going to lie. I really enjoyed playing with this deck. Oh, we had good stuff, too. Woo, we had good stuff. All right, we got a 4-1 with this. Let's take a peek at it. Dead in Taxes. This felt awesome. This felt really, really cool. The games that we lost for the most part didn't really have anything to do with the theme we were playing, other than getting cheesed by Blood Moon in one game, which definitely was a result of having no fetch lands and not a lot of basics. But that was just one game, whereas we won several games with our mana denial strategy, including a game against Jund where it wasn't even the Leonin Arbiters. It was just Ghost Quarter plus Path. We ran them out of basics. So it was post board. We had the 4th Path in. So that was pretty sick. I don't know if 4 Arbiters is like what I would play always, but I wanted to try as many of them as possible. I think perhaps I would cut the 4th Arbiter and go back to the 4th Rattlechains just to have a little bit more flying. Alternatively, finding room for a Smuggler's Copter would be nice because we have so many non-flyers in the deck now. There are 9 in the deck currently. So maybe cutting a 4th Arbiter for a Smuggler's Copter in the main. Something we could try next time. Cut Arbiter, add Copter, and add like a Grafdigger's Cage to the sideboard. I think that might be, or actually, you know what? No, this is a good time to try out Dovin. I think that's what I would like to do, because I think he'd be really, really cool. He would have fit in a lot of the matches that we just played, including Ponza being able to shut off an Inferno Titan or a Glorybringer is kind of awesome. I just want to test Dovin. I don't know if he's actually good, but he seems decent and he seems cool in a list that has a heavy taxing element already. So that was fun. That was one of the more fun versions of Blue-White Spirits that I've played so far. I really think there was some serious strength there. This is what we're going to try next time, I think. There's a chance I tweak the mana base a little bit for next time. Finding room for 1 or maybe 2 more basic lands, but maybe not. Maybe even like a 3rd Plains with all the white that we have. Maybe a 3rd Plains. Anyway, thanks for watching. That was really cool. I had fun playing that. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you have any specific suggestions for like other variants of spirits that you'd like me to try, definitely let me know in a comment or a message or something like that. Anyway, see you next time.